Alright, so, how you doing, boys? Hope you're doing well in today's video. Since, on the JP version, everyone is having a whole bunch of fun with their brand new Tarmiel and all of their super fun Archangel teams, and don't get me wrong, we don't have the brand new Tarmiel on the global version, but, I was looking at a couple of the Archangel characters, and Margaret is a character we haven't used in quite a while. I did want to build the team with her and Tarmiel, but, I don't know, I looked at this team build here, and I really liked the looks of it. A little bit different. Last time you guys saw me use the green Sariel, really seemed to enjoy it as well, and I was going to use the Halloween Gotha instead of Jack of Light Gotha, but then I realized this pretty much would have been a replica of a team we did not too long ago, where we pretty much had the Margaret instead be the OG Ludo, and we had the barn in the back, so switching it up a little bit. Pretty decent CC. We are rocking the Sariel and the Margaret on attack crit sets, so that is that there. The Margaret is 6'6", and our Sariel I believe is 3 or 4'6". Never mind 5'6", even better. So having a look at the closet here, nothing too crazy, just have the cosmetics all done. And then when it goes to Margaret, I will have hers completely maxed out. Haven't got the Holy Relic yet. I'm holding on to the materials just because when the update does happen, we are going to be getting 4 Archangel Holy Relics, and I'm hoping to get all the new ones and do videos on those. But yeah, let's jump right into it. Look at that. The one time I end up doing, or using, should I say, the Jack of Light Gotha, end up matching into a goddess is heck. Nothing could end up being more perfect than that. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we can do. Pretty good starting hand. Getting the Merger on the Sever card for Sariel gonna help out a whole ton, and being able to get those extra debuffs for the Zeldris in the back also going to help out heaps. Yeah, that's quite a few debuffs combined with the Sariel. Actually getting the Zeldris passive pretty much maxed out, and I feel like we're gonna be able to hold that pretty much throughout the entire video. Wow, would you look at that card draw? The fact that he can't put up the shield either, I think we've just instantly won this. He'll use the Pumpkin Bomb card. I don't know if I want to cleanse that with the Breath of Bless card. Is he not even gonna... Okay, so doesn't use the Pumpkin Bomb card. I think in all honesty, I'm just gonna spam these cards here and finish that off. I know we could have hit a little harder with Sariel if we had used it on there, but I feel like we're just gonna end up doing more damage going for that one. Jesus, almost 500,000 right out the gates. Man is actually absurd. I know Escanor's not gonna die, but got absolutely one tapped and proc revive, so if we had a couple more debuffs, he probably could have done a little bit more damage. But hey, what a good way to start off the video. Actually, holding on to the ultimate, I might see if I can throw this one off. Especially if he doesn't have the counter up, the quell effect isn't gonna be terribly amazing. I might chuck the Breath of Bless up beforehand, see how much damage we can do to trade a million, and we'll get on to our next opponent. But if we can keep facing into teams like the Goddess Liz and stuff like that, very like buff dependent characters, or even other Margaret teams I know she hasn't seen pretty much at all nowadays, could be pretty nice. We'll go for this one here, maximize the card draw. Let's see, what do we reckon for the Quell ultimate? Honestly, I'm thinking around maybe like a 200,000, maybe 300,000. Yeah, nothing too crazy. And I'm really hoping we end up getting the new Tarmiel in this next week. I know there is probably a strong chance that it is going to get pushed back. Coming up against Barn as well, being able to stop this gift card. Does this only... I think the 1-star only lasts for the 1 turn. Yeah. I think we're still going to go for this anyway, just to get as many like effects of the Sariel Grace as possible, but really hope he comes out super like how the character's been looking, how the character's built. I haven't seen any gameplay of him. I've seen thumbnails and people hitting just ridiculous, like 1 million damage with a single target card. I know it is the flood effect and all, but that is still really impressive. But yeah, we could have been caught up to, or should I say we could have been caught up to the JP version so long ago now, and I don't know why they're pushing it back. It would honestly help out. I wouldn't say it'd help out the JP version, but it'd definitely help out just the game in general if both versions were caught up. And I know there are going to be some people that are going to prefer the global version, have that gap. You have time to, that extra week, should I say, to save the characters, and you kind of get to know what's gonna happen, but I don't know, being caught up is just so much better in my opinion. What do we want to... Definitely want to put up that one again. I feel like maybe... going for something like this might be our best bet. Maximize card draw. Just attacking to Arthur. We already know he has the Holy Relic, so... pretty much trying to lock out, get him as low as possible, and then hit him with like a really strong card. We don't count it back, do we? Yeah. Didn't think so. Not doing crazy amount of damage. Type disadvantage and haven't got heaps of ultimate. We're only 2 off, but... Gotha only starts doing a lot at that 4 and 5, and especially not against Excalibur Arthur. He is such an insanely tanky unit. We have all of our 3 counter effects up now, so hopefully we can do a little bit more with the coil effect, but if Barn throws out a Heart Crusher card here, looks like he has 2. We could potentially just die in this turn, in all honesty. And Sariel's counter not being one that actually does damage on the damage he takes. Not looking too impressive. Barn was definitely not something we wanted to face into, even with Margaret being the character designed to counter Barn. Not looking too fancy. Why not? We'll go for the Breath of Bless. We'll see how much damage we can get off with the ultimate. Full type disadvantage, and we'll get on to our next match. A really, really, really unlucky matchup. It's just, the Barn team is so good at doing that, just like having those matchups where if you just don't have the units to deal with him, you've lost. Also, that is still really good damage from Sariel. Didn't proc the... Oh yeah, that's just shy of killing Arthur and go back to full HP. It's whatever. And, ooh, this could go absolutely terrible for us. Thank God we have CC'd there. I think Margaret and Sariel are still gonna get the debuff on them. Definitely want to go for this. That disables the buff skills. Yep, absolutely. We'll go for you and we'll go for you, because is it crit chance and crit damage? All I know is throwing out the Sariel cards are definitely going to help us here, and due to the fact that the counter will actually apply before the King Shield comes up, might be able to get some pretty decent damage on him. Wow. Yeah, Sariel's such an impressive looking unit, and I'm so glad that he's like been given his Holy Relic and stuff like that, and when we eventually get a light type Tamiel, which I'm still really, really hoping for, please don't give us a Goddess Liz. It's going to be a really strong team with all the Holy Relics added in this next update. Definitely a top contender for one of the better teams. I haven't seen anyone go ahead and use like a full Holy Relic team, but I can imagine it'd be fairly strong. Attacking with the Ludo there, that should break shield. We could go for a level 3 Breath of Bless. Could be a pretty good option. That'll break the shield, but it's just going to bring up another one right after. Can we kill King here? I mean, we'll get the Margaret ultimate regardless. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna use the level 1 Pulverize card. Really risk it. Surely Margaret, level 3 Holy Blade with the level 2 Breath of Bless, surely she can just tear through that King Shield. Yeah, that's what you like to see. Definitely aged, Margaret, that's for sure. She isn't at the top of the food chain anymore, but she's still holding up. And who's he got in the back? Because if it's a Barn, I'd like to... Never mind, we get the forfeit. And over the past week, I've actually been grinding the deer just for those purple stones, which is something I've literally never done. Like, when it comes to your first time completions and the deer resets every week, I get my first time completion, I go ahead beat stage 3, and then I don't want to see it again for the next week, but with Jormungandr, I figured I'd give it a try. I am of course using the Skadi Brunhilde team. You guys would have seen it in one of the most recent videos, but so much easier and actually enjoying it, which is crazy to think. Enjoying it a little bit more than Bird play, just because it is newer content. I still feel like Bird is designed just a little bit better than the deer. The whole attribute cycle thing on phases 2 and 4 is such a pain to deal with. Also, don't think this one's a real player, by the way, they're just attacking into the counter. The fact that Tamiel's Grace applies when he uses a counter, or like when they attack into you and you counter, such a nice effect as well. Let's go. I think if we just spam like kind of weak AoE cards, just because attacking into Chandler with a really strong card can end up getting a kill pretty quickly. Have we actually killed anyone here? I think we haven't proc revive. Okay, yeah. Still removes the counter effect from Chandler. Granted, he's probably going to put up another one in the next turn anyways. Could we maybe get a level 3 Breath of Bless? I'll definitely do it. That's okay. Put up level 2 Breath of Bless, and we'll get up a level 2 count. Him rushing the Chandler ultimate's definitely annoying. Back to talking about the deer though. I'm super excited to see us eventually get Holy Relics, because the team everyone's using at the moment is the Skadi, Brunhilde, Jormungandr, and the one Escanor. And the one is the only character in that team that actually has the Holy Relics, so seeing characters like Brunhilde, do we actually have any characters, or do we have any Ragnarok characters with Holy Relics? I don't think we do. Could be really interesting to see how they're going to go about that, because we did get the collaboration characters have Holy Relics, and they were obviously given out through the collaborations, so I wonder if they'll kind of do some Ragnarok thing to get the Holy Relics, or maybe they'll just be given out like normal Holy Relics. Really trying to put my finger on if we have any characters that already have them. Ouch, that hurt. Please don't. Yes, sweet. Go ahead. This should end up being a pretty strong Sariel ult as well. Unfortunately, it's only into the 2 characters around the 3, but I can see Jormungandr getting... Actually, Magelda has one. Yeah, I'm absolutely losing my mind. Yes, so Magelda has a Holy Relic. She was a character as well that before the Holy Relic, I didn't even use her whatsoever when it came to that content. I didn't find the appeal, but with the release of Trader Meliodas and how well they synergize, and the addition of the Holy Relic, it's a no-brainer using those 2 together. You can literally beat Bird with just those 2 and Red Matrona. Such a cakewalk. Granted, with only 3 characters, it's a little bit harder. There's definitely been a lot of added ease to the Bird raid. Still haven't gone ahead and farmed up Holy Relics, but that's just because I'm lazy. I'm still trying to grind up box CC, stuff like that. Yeah. Once again, not a real player. That's the only thing about using counter teams is when you end up facing bots, it's so blatantly obvious because they will just full send all of their weakest cards onto your counter characters and just end up killing themselves with it. Super crazy card RNG for the Margaret there. Let's... Kind of a crap match to end it off on. And might go ahead and finish this turn here and we'll do just one more because finishing on this, it was cool seeing Sariel do a little bit of damage, but it's just not the same. And final opponent, take 2. Thank God it wasn't a Barn team. I was so ready to do this final match and just completely regret it. And finishing on that final one, they did have a Barn come to the front, end up getting a nice 1 million damage with Margaret, which is pretty good. Let's go for our typical starting header. Why won't you... I mean, it doesn't matter with using all like AoE and debuff cards. I just wanted to target melee when we start using the pulverized ones. Is there much more? I feel like I've talked about pretty much everything I want to talk about in this video. Going back to last match's thing, I just feel like with how good Jormungandr already is without her Holy Relic, once she gets it, Deer's going to be an absolute cakewalk. I can see her getting an effect that kind of makes her, not matter what effect she is in the cycle. You know how obviously you have to go red and then green. I feel like if you were to use her, you could go red, use her, and then for the blue one, let's say you don't have an Escanor card, you can use her card again, and it'll cycle. I feel like that'd be a nice effect. I was kind of expecting the next Ragnarok character to do that as like part of their passive. I'm still very happy with how Jormungandr works. Nice to not have Trader Meliodas be just the definitive best character in every form of content, which is good. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Trader Meliodas. I think he's by far the funnest unit in the game, which I know probably sounds a little boring of me. He's just so overpowered. I know people don't like overpowered, especially in PvP games. It's alright when it's a PvE game, because you can just choose not to use the character and stuff like that. I don't know, it's a game. It's good fun. Also, the Escanor died first turn. I wasn't paying an awful lot of attention. I was kind of rambling on. I think he was just attacking into us and ended up killing himself. And hey, this Sariel, I'm so in love with this unit. So fun watching them play. And the biggest thing for me is that counter going for 2 turns on the level 2. Perfect. They need to do that for more of the counter kind of characters. Let's go for this here. We'll see how much we can do with the level 3 pulverize. It is type disadvantage, but even then, Gotha can still do pretty decent damage. And it's HP defense as well. Pretty decent rolls just because obviously it's Gotha and Gotha's used everywhere. Oh damn, almost killing Barn. And there we go, that just about does it for today's video. Unfortunately, bots galore. I'm really struggling to find real players as of today. I don't know why it is. I was playing a couple matches of ungeared before and it's kind of the same situation, but really love this team using Sariel. Absolutely amazing unit. It was nice seeing Margaret used once again. You'll see her a lot more as of next week, or if we don't get Tarmiel the week after. Once again, that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.